Before we get started, I'm going to show you here a list of the things that you're going to need for this build. Now you're going to be needing some 12 gauge wire. This is single, and you don't need anywhere near 500 feet. I'm just using these pictures here to show you what you will be needing. I use 12 gauge, which is a standard house wiring. Now I use mine in the standard 12-2. I strip it out, and that way I have all three. I have the black hot wire, the white common, and the unshielded ground. And as I say on this here, showing 250 feet. You don't need nowhere near that either. These are just pictures. This is a wire stripper. It's what I use to get the wire out of the 12-2. This is an old plug cut off of a computer. It has the three prongs, has your hot, your common, and your ground. You'll need screws and nuts. These are 440s. They're metrics. This is some doorbell wire, and I only use it to connect the relays together with a 5-volt transformer. So you don't need anywhere near 100 feet of it either. These are a couple of Mega 2560s. I buy them off eBay. You can get them for 12 or 13 bucks a piece, free shipping. You have to wait on them a while. They come from China, but they're cheap. These are the transformers that come with the Mega 2560s now. These are 9 volts. The Mega 2560, if you were loading a program in it and had it sitting out somewhere on its own to run on its own, it would need a power supply. But for our needs, my computer is going to be powering the Mega 2560s. You can connect the transformers, but the Mega can choose on its own which power supply to use, whether it comes from the computer or from the transformer. So the computer is really all you need for this build. A couple of small USB cables. These are A's to B's. We've got 6 relays. Your 5-volt in from your Mega 2560s is on these terminals. Terminals in the back here are the 110. And right here are your 5-volt from your transformer to power the relays. You'll need 6 of those. I've got 12 wall socket covers. You can buy them in the 4-gang style, but they're really expensive. The 2-gang style right here, you can buy at any big box store for 50 or 60 cents a piece. I need 12 of them, and I'll just cut them down to the size I need. I'll show you that later. The gang boxes, you'll need 6 of them. They're 4-gang. On the sides of them, they have the little wings here. When you tighten the screws down, after you've slid the entire box through your backing, when you tighten down the screw, the little wing slides out to the side and then tightens up against the backing. That way you don't have to worry about screwing the box in or nailing it, anything like that. It goes together really quick. I have 24 wall sockets. We'll be breaking the connection loose on the side so that it separates the top from the bottom. And I'll show you that here in just a few minutes. But that's how you turn 24 wall sockets into 48 different plug-ins. And we'll need some 22 gauge solid wire, and that's what we use to connect our Megas to our relay boards. So that's all the pictures. The only thing that you'll still be needing will be a 5-volt transformer, at least a 2-amp. These require, if you have all of them turned on at once, they require 960 milliamps. Each relay requires 20. So you need at least 2 amp. That way you're covered. 1,000 milliamps is 1 amp, so you need at least a 2 amp. So let's get started building.